Nobody knows. Blow your nose. Ooh. We live. We back. What up, chat? What's proppin'? I'm sorry. Was that obnoxious? Let's share this everywhere. Let's share this everywhere. Hey, if you watching, share it in groups too. Mm-hmm. Boo 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 boo. Fool's Gone Wild. 21. Just in here. I'm in here like swimwear. What y'all doing? I want the chat to get mad at. I should have not read the chat. I shouldn't have done that. It put me in a whole different headspace. I don't even know I spazzed. It's okay. Alright. I think that's enough. I don't know how many more I could do or should do. Let me put it on the other page and I'm done. I'm done spamming. No more spam. Awesome sauce. Hold on. Bing boom. Doo 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 doo. Bing boom. Doo 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 doo. Alright, should we get started? Let's just jump into it. Yo, so if it's your first time watching, I'm recording a podcast. This is the video version of the podcast, so it's a vodcast. I think that's what they call them now. So, yeah, when I'm talking to the mic, doing my little intro, you might not understand, but it's for the recorded show. So the music that's played, also you can't hear because they'll demonetize, things of that nature. I think we'll take some calls if y'all want to call in. I don't know, should we do calls? Let's do calls. Why not? I mean, right? Let's see what happens. Gas is getting expensive, and I'm not okay with that. I'm just not okay with that.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing.
Oops. Can y'all hear it?
Too. But you can't be any geek off the street.
It's always a jam. Yo, it's a joint. That's all we do is play joints. Regulators. Hey. It's Kasabian Lavoe wine. It was lackluster. I was like mad hyped to do today's show, but there's like so much going on right now that I kind of wanted to just jump into Clubhouse and see if I catch Elon and Kanye talk. Who knows what the fuck they gonna talk about? Nobody's even spoken to Kanye since the whole divorce thing, so who knows what kind of Kanye we about to get. You might see 808 and Heartbreak too. Fucking Rockstar always makes me burp, yo. All right, so there's a couple things going on, and we gotta touch on them. Nothing crazy. I was let's do the sponsors of the show. Obviously, I can't say obviously, but most importantly, head over to klavoe.com, www.klavoe.com, and check out the merch, play the music, stream it, share it. You know, we appreciate you. The podcast is on there. That's where you can hear the pod. This is the video version. I was saying that earlier to the stream. I know that some of my pod fans have been disappointed because I've been putting more the theatrics of fucking vlogging or vodding is a little bit different than just podding. So, gotta do both. Gotta focus on it and just make it work. But hey, we gotta learn and we evolve. Shit, this is all new. You know what I'm saying? So, We just gonna go with it, and we adjust, and we tweak it and make it work. So head over to klavoe.com. That's KLAVOE.com. Check out the merch, the music, the pod. Everything's on there. It ain't gonna live itself hoodies. We're doing the 4x4x48, 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. If you down to do that, let's do it. I want to encourage everybody. March 5th, it's a David Goggins thing. Yo, you listen, I like doing shit that challenges me, and this is definitely a challenge that I'm up for and I'm very excited to do. I've been running like crazy. My body's achy as shit. I feel like I got ran over by a fucking train. I'm weight training in the morning, and then I run 3 and 4 times a day just to keep up with my just to keep going. I'm gonna make this work. March 5th, I'll go live. We're gonna stream the whole thing. Y'all gonna hold me accountable. Every 4 hours, I'm booking it. I'm jumping on the treadmill and I'm running. I don't have outside running shoes. I don't like running outside. That shit hurts. I will be running on my treadmill. Don't judge me for running on my treadmill. Just get on your fucking treadmill and run with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not make it hard. What else happened? Nothing else happened that was like super duper duper dope. But that 4x4x48 is fucking crazy. Head over to popple.co. Pick up a popple. Use Kasabian Lavoe at checkout and save 20% when you buy a popple. What's popple, you say? I call it a digital business card. As a business owner, a real estate agent, a realtor, and many other things that I do, I like to be able to get my information out as quick as possible. Pop. Oh, look at that. I double pop myself. So this is what popple does. Boom. It's a landing page with all your information. As a real estate agent, this is awesome. It takes them to my IG page, the YouTube page. They get my email address, my phone number. They can text me right off the app right away. I mean, it's amazing, right? I'm able to change my picture consistently and keep it fresh. I'm saving trees because, we're not making business cards, we're not chopping down trees. It's all digital. And you get right to your client. You really can't beat it. Head over to popple.co today. Use Kasabian Lavoe at checkout, save 20%. They have some dope ones. I got a different case on. We've been filming and doing all types of shit with the iPhones. Ooh. But head over to popple.co and see what they got. They have new accessories now too, so you don't have to just attach it to your phone. You can put it on bracelets, and they got a couple like lanyards and whatnot. Check them out. It's a dope company, man. They're getting bigger and bigger. It's fun to watch them grow. I like watching things that are useful, and then they actually have like a room in today. Like, this is pretty dope, especially in the post-corona world. Like, you don't want to touch nobody's nasty business card. This is perfect. Hanging on your keychain, plop, pop them. Saw how quick that was. So, where to start? Politically, we're fucked. Hey, gas is expensive as shit, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't blame. Yeah, I do. When you start to tax shit and you start to close shit because you want to be all green and friendly, there's a way to be green and be competitive. Unfortunately, our competitors take advantage of us when we get too eco-friendly. And even as dirty as we may be right now, we're still the cleanest country in the world. And we're down on carbon emissions. And we're actually exporting fuel. If we lose our position in exports, well, just back to the dark ages for us. But we'll see what happens. Jeff Bezos stepped down from Amazon. And, yeah. Okay, so the Trump impeachment started today, which is so fucking weird because constitutionally speaking, it doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to impeach a president. He's not a president anymore. The only thing they can really do is just keep him from running again, which I don't even see what the point would be. This is actually very embarrassing and a waste of our money. And I don't like to tell people how to feel, but this should be one of those times when you're kind of outraged because what is really going on? Like, why are we even entertaining this shit? He's gone. He's not caused any issues. That's that. Yo, like, this is a pointless thing to do, and they're just trying to do whatever they can to make a fucking scene. What I really love to watch happen is that now, since they don't have anybody to attack, they're attacking themselves. So they're kind of imploding on each other. And you see them arguing and bickering over just the dumbest shit. It's like, who can be the most ridiculous? It's awesome to watch. But we're not necessarily moving forward to any progressive anything. Like, everything that's going on is executive order this, executive order that. The shit that's going on in Burma now, why are we even involved in that? Why are we giving them money? Like, I'm tired of giving people money. Trump stopped giving people money. That was a great thing. And you jump into office and give away all the fucking money. For what? Like, what are we helping people for? We should focus on here until we take care of our homeless situation, until we take care of our immigration policies, until we take care of our schooling issues, our police reform. Until we get the United States together, we shouldn't be giving nobody a fucking dime. It's not conducive for us to move forward. Like, we're losing our position because we're stupid. If we don't fix our educational system, if we don't fix our jail systems, if we don't fix how the police, if we don't fix how politicians politic, like, it's really just that. Like, we need a changing of a guard, which is coming. Where does it happen and how does it start? Because we have people right now that are in politics that don't understand Facebook. Like, they don't know what the fuck Facebook is about. They don't understand Twitter. They don't get none of this shit. And this is the future. If you can't even keep up with this little shit, how are we supposed to trust you to take, the world into control? Like, there's too much going on here that we're not paying attention to say, let's give fucking billions of dollars away. Like, that's our money. That's tax people dollars that we're giving for what? Like, if there's a school that needs any millions of dollars and we're sending 30 billion to wherever the fuck we're sending it, but we can't put that into the school system, don't you see that that's a problem? Like, invest in your people first and then worry about everybody else. If we invest in ourselves and we make our country just a country full of smart people that are fucking independent and make money and take care of themselves and don't need the government, we would be an even bigger, more powerful superpower than ever, because you see independence. This country doesn't work well under control, meaning we can't have somebody just waving a wand saying, you better do this, you better do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, this country is about freedom and independence and opportunity. And we forget that this is probably the only place. No, this is the only place that you have that. This doesn't happen anywhere. All the biggest companies in the world come out of America. It's still the American dream. I think I said this last week. I'm not going to get back into it, but there's no other dream. It's still the American dream. People flooding over here, and the same people that flood over here talk shit about being here, or the people here talk shit about being here, but want people to flood here. Like, you got to make up your mind. You can't have it both ways. It's a hot fucking mess. I don't agree with helping other countries until our shit is together. Bro, we live in Vegas, and our school system is always short for money. But we're sending money off to help anybody else. Like, send that money here. Why don't we have better schools for our kids? Like, we should be protesting and fighting that our kids don't have a better fucking education. The great divide is never money. Stop asking for monetary value. Ask for knowledge. Knowledge you can't take away. I've made millions of dollars. So what? You lose that shit. But what I got up here, can't nobody take from me. This is years and years of trial and error. These are things that you want. You want this knowledge. Like, I see people talking trade lines now. That shit is awesome. NFTs, I'm learning what this shit is. I see everybody talking stocks. Like, I know the internet does have a lot of, like, waves and phases and people just jumping on the fucking train. But this is a good one. Like, if y'all really, really pay attention and you really want to invest and you want to grow your wealth and you want to start talking business, if this is going to be the new conversation online, then I'm all for this. I'd love to see us start a business challenge or get a business license challenge going. Like, that'd be dope, And less false information. We need more legitimate information and less scamming. Like, why we always scam ourselves? Like, we scam each other. What are you doing? Who you helping by scamming your own people? This shit is stupid. Bro hit me up talking about, hey, you want to do this lottery? You put in $700. We're gonna spend the little thing, and then you collect and somebody else. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit, stop. Take your fucking money. My bad. Get a product, flip it, and do what you got to do. I'm not saying get drugs. I'm just saying get some product. You can get a license for a couple $1,000s with everything regulated and get a reseller's license. Go hit up a fucking trade show, get a couple lines opened up, and start selling things right out your garage. You don't even need a storefront. Like, these are things you can do. These are things you can do here and nowhere else. That's why America's so dope. I always fight for that. Like, this place is dope as shit. But if we don't have that information, this conversation doesn't even exist. Like, yo, I come from the era where they said it's either sports or rapping. I'm 5'6". I rap my way the fuck out that bitch. I ain't have there was no option. Bro, that was what we was taught. Yo, you leaving this motherfucker either playing sports or entertaining these motherfuckers, but there's no other way. Never said you could be a banker, an investor. Never said you could be a doctor. We can't afford that shit. So that's why we don't even talk about it. We couldn't afford going to school, so we don't talk about it. I wasn't said I could be a doctor. I wasn't told I could be a scientist and none of that. None of that, bro. The mentality is just like survive every day and just keep pushing. What the fuck, like that hindsight, you look back and go, wow, what were we thinking? Like, how are we living this way? But it's reality. It's reality. It's a sad fucking truth. It gave a lot of character. You see a lot of people that came from that struggle, and they're the most powerful business men and women you've ever seen. It's almost like the damn, something through fire. Damn, what the fuck is the little phrase? But like, you go through so much shit and you just come out, bro. It's the diamond under pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty rock. It's cold. It's a lump of shit, but pressurized with heat and boom, beautiful diamonds. You know what I mean? And VVs. Something awesome. And it's a dark and evil place at times, but damn, dude, the hood really does fucking make some awesome people, yo. Like, people mad bland when they I'm kind of segueing, but people are super bland when they grow up without turmoil. Super bland. Like, no matter how bad the 80s and 90s was, even the early 2000s, baptized there you go, baptized in fire. That was exactly it. You gotta go through the hardest shit to come out. You got to. But like I was saying, even though the 80s and 90s was crazy, it made the most creative and awesome people. It really did. And I've always debated the geographical standings of where I was born to where I could have been born. Would I have been a different person? I think so. I don't know. I think environment means a lot. I believe in segregation. There's certain parts of town I won't live in because I know how the people act there, and I'm not okay with people pretending to be ghetto or pretending to be poor to just like fit in or think that shit's the thing to do. I wish I had money when I was a kid. I fucking said this a bunch. Like, I never went to movies. I didn't go to the movie theater until I started selling dope and I made money myself, and I'll go watch movies by myself during the day. I was that kid, bro. I was making money. I was washing shit up. I was at the laundromat, fixing the machines, laundromat, and I was selling out the back. I would walk to the fucking casino, watch a movie, and then come home. It was just what I did. Like, I never asked for anything because I knew my grandparents ain't have it. So when I hear people that they want to play ghetto, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop, bro. Use your money and take that shit and get the fuck away from this. Y'all don't want no parts of this. But one of the topics that I wanted to get into was talent over popularity. And I feel like a lot of people that don't grow up in turmoil confuse their talent or what they believe is talent for just popularity. You can be a popular person and not have no talent. There's nothing wrong with that. I always have to preface that because people seem to not understand that you can have both, right? Like, there can be something that you think is negative, like talent, but talent is special, right? So like, few people can have talent. Like, it's not a special thing if we all got it, and we're not all talented. And if you are talented, it's very specific into what your talents really are. But I think a lot of people have popularity. There's a lot of people that are talented and have no popularity. People that grow up in neighborhoods that are just like PC as fuck, real nice, and there's no issues, yo. Like, you don't have to use your imagination all the time. Things are always there. You don't have to be fashionable with nothing. Things are always there. Somebody's always just giving you shit. You're not doing anything to try to make yourself dope or try to elevate whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Your creativity's mad narrow because everybody's kind of filling in the blank for you. We had to make do with some rocks and some sticks. We had to make do with whatever Matchbox cars we could find type shit, right? We would get shopping carts and push them down the hill if we didn't have a skateboard. Like, y'all had skateboards, we had shopping carts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Game Boys, and we was trying to rig up this damn Nintendo with a couple of chords and shit in one game, going crazy with it. Like, it's just differences. But I do believe that you need turmoil to be talented. Like, you need legitimate turmoil. And it's okay if you don't go through turmoil and you have talent. That's not a bad thing. It's just, like, the coolest people go through shit. Does that make sense? Like, it's hard for me to make that make sense. But, like, if you don't go through things, it's kind of hard for you to realize where your flaws are, too. Like, popularity covers up people not being honest to you. And a lot of popular people can't figure out why they're not successful. Like, that whole Trump shit with the whole I'm the popular president, not necessarily the right president. I don't even think it was that. I could see the popularity thing being damn, what the fuck? I'm drawing a fucking complete blank. I took these damn brain pills and that's still not kicking in. But Trump was popular, but there was something else. He was like culty. I don't know if it was because he was on TV or whatever it was, but he had his whole little fucking I'm an asshole, but y'all gonna love me thing going for him. And I don't know shit, but I'm gonna make it work. Right? Like, it was weird, but it was a popular slash talent because he was able to come off the fucking cuff. Like, he was just able to bang them out. You know, you don't see too many people that can just be liked and hated at the same time. Like, in order to be hated, you have to be loved. So for so many people to fucking always speak about him and always shit on him, they kept him going. You know what I'm saying? They fueled that fire. I love helping people come up off the ground. I hate seeing people that don't understand the difference between being a popular person and not being talented, because it's hard to get through to them. And the easiest way to break that the minutia in between who does have what is just product. You know, it's what have they done? What can you produce? What can you provide? And that's a big deal. We don't have that going on right now with the internet. Like, unfortunately, we're losing a lot of talent to fucking popularity. And I was really curious, like, what do you need? Popularity, or do you need talent? Which is better? Which is worse? Like, I'm racking my brain. Like, can I sell an artist that's popular but not talented? Or can I have a talented artist that isn't popular, i.e. me, be successful? And then what is success? Is success just being known by a lot of people, or is success monetary value, not just acclamation or accolades to what you've done, right? Like, it really makes you think. It really makes you think. And I was racking my fucking brain trying to come up with a good way to describe which is what and what is which, and I can't even fucking. They all have, like, you need a little bit of both. You need a little bit of both. And fuck, it's so hard. It's so hard. How do you even describe that shit? It's like the perfect mix of fucking oil and vinegar for like a vinaigrette, bro. Like, I don't know. I really wanted to like play with that one, cause nothing really happened in the news. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I had a couple things written down. Elon Musk is making his own internet called Starlink, and that right now for $99 you can get Starlink as a down payment. It's $4.99 when it all comes in. They install Tesla satellite dish and hook you up with Tesla internet. Who knows how good or how bad it's going to be, but it's $99 a month. It's definitely something to look out for. Elon is actually doing a lot of shit, and it's impressive. He just put that $1.5 billion into Bitcoin. We touched on that in the last episode. That changed Bitcoin. Again, worries me because I feel like the only reason it goes up is if people put money into it. That doesn't make, I don't know. It's like a fucking lottery at that point, right? Your goal would be put in low, as it climbs, pull out and just run before it fucking blows over. But what the fuck do I know? Blockchain. It's just all blockchain. We got to blockchain it up. Bezos stepped down as CEO, and I didn't really talk about it because I don't even understand why he ran the company for that long. He should have walked away and gave himself some more space between him and the company, but that's just me. Good luck to him, whatever else he's doing. I think he's a brilliant mind, and I think he might be able to change the world again. Let's see what he does. I was reading and talking to a couple people about the stock market, and there's a correction coming. A lot of analysts are saying there's a correction coming, and it's about a 40% correction negatively. So we're going to see a 40% drop in stocks. I don't know what that's going to mean for money. You know, there's a lot of quantitative easing going on. There's a lot of things right now that we can't control, like the $3 trillion right now they're printing up to hand out. Like, that's cool, but, you know, we're losing value in money every day, and they're not doing it right, and it's going to take some real brilliant fucking people to make this work. So let's keep an eye on what's going on. Let's see what happens with the stocks. But as of right now, they're fucking skyrocketing. And that led me to Vegas and our real estate market. They're going to help homeowners with loan modifications and loan variances. So we're going to see a spike in pricing. Right now, houses that basically have gone up about 30 to 32% might go up another 32% within this year. It's pretty scary. That's it's almost a 50% value, like overvalue of your home. I don't know what that means for the market. I'm not smart enough to even break that one down. That one just scares the fuck out of me, because if you're buying something that's almost 50% more than what it's worth on a regular day, you're fucked. Good luck. you're buying a huge loan. Like, yeah, there's no interest on that loan, but you're buying twice as much of a loan for a house that's only worth half of that. Ugh, that's tough. That one's tough. Though the talent and popular topic came up because of Britney Spears and her documentary on Hulu. It was done by the New York Post. What a documentary. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. I can't help myself. The monotony of reading all the fucking news articles and all the negativity really, really blows my mind. So I watched this Britney doc. I love watching music docs. They're fun to watch. And the disrespect that girl had to go through, the paparazzi, man, they assholes, bro. But I think a lot of onus has to go on the people around her. Her assistant was like a fucking 45-year-old woman with an 18-year-old little girl. Like, Britney was set up for failure. I watched this other movie called Dark Waters. That's a movie, not a doc, where it was about DuPont and how they poisoned the water and shit, and they were ruining people in West Virginia. Everybody that worked for Britney Spears came from that place and gargled the fucking water from DuPont. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's fucking ridiculous how they ran that girl's career. You don't sell 30 million fucking records of one song and you live the way she's living. It's fucking sad. They ruined that person. They put her in they literally were torturing her and then going, oh, I wonder why she's like this. Like, yo, that shit is just not fair. It's not right. It's man, we're entertainers, but we deserve privacy. Like, I don't see why that's always such a big deal. Like, why can't we have regular lives and then, be on the job? Like, you don't bother somebody that works at a store that's at a uniform. Why bother us when we're not on stage? But watch the doc for yourself. Tell me how you feel. And was Britney popular or talented? To me, I think Britney is very talented, and her popularity wasn't really there. People shitted on her all the time, and she might have had a good run, but yo, bro, Britney crashed and burned. Oh, that shit was sad to watch. And like I said, Dark Waters was a movie about DuPont and how they were poisoning a whole town where they had a waste field. The fucking poisoned cows and people's teeth was falling out. It was some shit with phosphate in it or something, or I said that wrong. It was a blockchain. It was a C8888 or some shit he said. And everybody in the world, and 90% of us, have this damn chemical in our body. And I'm not sure if it's because of DuPont, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. But allegedly, because I don't want to get sued by DuPont. I don't know if y'all did this shit, but DuPont was putting fucking poison in Teflon plates and the paint and everything, rugs, t-shirts, everything you could imagine that they touched. They were fucking poisoning us, and they've ruined us, water, plants. The entire earth now has this forever chain molecule that doesn't disappear ever. And this guy fought him in court and got people paid for, their fucking lives being ruined. People died behind this shit. And I feel like the fucking people that ran Britney Spears' career came from there. That's just that's my 2 cents on that. What else happened? Oh, so China banned Clubhouse. That was strange. Not really. I couldn't believe Clubhouse was even in China. That's amazing. So I guess the Clubhouse in China was, they were talking politics and talking about democracy and shit. And that's not a thing in China. You can't go to fucking China and talk about democracy. You got to do what they tell you. So China blocked it and put out their own app. And apparently the father company that provides the technology for Clubhouse is a Chinese company, and they're just taking the same shit, flipping it, and calling it their version. And guess what? You get to say what they let you. Yes, they're going to let you talk on there, and they're going to let you say certain things that they're okay with, and when they're not okay with it, they're going to take your ass off of it. So, get ready for that shit. That sounds phenomenal, right? You get a free app here that you can just talk shit all you want, and then over there, they're like, yeah, we'll let you talk on it, but you're not going to talk whatever you want. You're going to say what we let you say. Like, it's legitimately Big Brother to the 10th degree. It's pretty shitty to think that you can't say shit about your government. Like, I'm telling you, the freedoms that we have here, we need to have a class that shows how bad the rest of the fucking planet really is and what's really going on, because we are allowed to do so much shit that in other countries would get you fucking hung or rocks thrown at you. And here, that's not even a thing. So with China banning Clubhouse, it worries me because it makes me think, well, is anybody going to fucking wake up to it, or are we just going to keep on turning a blind eye on it? Like what don't you understand? And when does America stop digging into other countries' problems and issues? It's weird. It's just we're always there. Oh, everybody should be like this. Everybody should be like this. How about we stop doing that and just focus on us? Like, I'm gonna keep on saying focus on us because China don't let people live, bruh. It's real. That shit is today. Like, this is not a joke. This isn't some book from 100, 300, 400, 500 years ago. No. Dude, China right now today does these things. You do what they say. You don't get an option for shit. Today, 2021. You heard of the Great Wall of China? Well, China also has the Great Firewall on their internet. You don't get Facebook. Or you get Facebook. I think you get Facebook. I know for sure you don't get Twitter in China. I don't know if you knew that. You can't Google certain things. I don't even think you get Google in China. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that. Like, bro, we got it real good. We got it real good. And that was it. Politically, shit was going on. Everybody's getting their shots. They're supposed to be pumping it out everywhere. I hope that all works out. Let me know how it goes. I want to know. Oh, yeah. Double mask. Double condom. Double everything. Because obviously, if you put on 2, that's what stops corona. 2 fucking masks. So, double your mask, according to the CDC. And the World Health Organization said that the virus is not man-made. Right. It just came out of nowhere. And we're tripping. This shit did not leak out of China, out of the Wuhan virus center where they test viruses. It didn't come from there. The place that they said they had a leak. Not from there, though. So, we're kind of fucked. The suit and tie movement continues, man. They talk and they listen. I don't believe all you fucking suits. And Fauci says wear 2 masks. So, if that's all we really have as a, like a defining protection in all this shit, I think we're fucked. Let's just go back to normal, and I can't even say go back to normal. Figure it out. It ain't my job to tell people how to rock, because this whole corona shit has been an up and down thing, and it's getting better, I hope. All right, yo, we're back on Friday. Today was a decent episode. I was focused today, you see. I was a little all over the place last episode. Friday we'll take calls. Chris, call in on Friday. Let's have a talk. We'll figure out something to talk about. We'll see if we set up a guest to call in, and then for sure I want to talk to Chris. He ain't called in a while. Shit, that's our A1. Bro, this motherfucker's gonna get a plaque in the new studio. Like, I ain't even tell him yet. Like, I'm putting up his shit in the new studio. Hit the subscribe button, head over to klavoe.com. Merch, music. My name's Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the